Here is a short story that shows you what you should expect to learn from today's video.
Beneath the shimmering waves of the Coral Isles, where magic danced through the currents and light-painted patterns across the ocean floor, there lived a brave young mermaid named Annika. With eyes as bright as the sea and a heart full of courage, Annika was the guardian of her underwater home, a protector of its wonders and secrets. But peace in the Coral Isles was fragile. Dark forces stirred in the depths, awakening ancient sea creatures that threatened to shatter the harmony of her world. Armed with her glowing trident and unyielding spirit, Annika would face the dangers lurking in the shadows. This is her story. It begins with a whisper in the water and a storm on the horizon. Annika swam through the calm waters of the Coral Isles, her sharp eyes scanning the surroundings. But today was different. The water felt charged with energy. She sensed something was wrong. Suddenly, a huge shadow passed overhead, and from the depths, monstrous sea creatures rose, their scales gleaming with menace. Annika clenched her fists, ready to defend her home. The first creature to attack was a massive sea serpent, its body twisting through the water like a coiled rope. Annika dodged its snapping jaws, her heart racing. She gripped her glowing trident, a weapon forged from the ocean's magic, and prepared to strike. With a swift movement, she aimed for the serpent's weak spot, determined to protect her world. Just as Annika struck the serpent, a school of aggressive, giant sharks appeared, circling around her. Their jaws snapped as they closed in on her, but Annika's quick reflexes and mastery of the water gave her the edge. She used her magic to create a whirlpool, pulling the sharks into the vortex. With a final burst of energy, she sent them spiraling away into the depths. Annika thought the battle was over, but suddenly, hundreds of glowing jellyfish appeared, their tentacles crackling with electric energy. They surrounded her in a shimmering wall of light, their stings deadly. With no time to lose, Annika swam upwards, using her trident to cut through the sea of jellyfish, her movements swift and graceful, but always with caution. The final creature to appear was the legendary Kraken. Its massive tentacles burst from the deep, splashing water everywhere as it roared in fury. Annika, exhausted but resolute, took a deep breath and swam toward the beast. With all her strength and magic, she summoned a massive tidal wave, crashing into the Kraken with all her might. The battle for the sea was coming to a head. With one final push, Annika defeated the Kraken, sending it back into the abyss. The sea creatures retreated, and the calm of the Coral Isles returned. Annika floated to the surface, breathing heavily, but with a sense of pride. She had protected her world, and the ocean's magic had been restored.
Welcome to KCK, where dreams take flight. Making money online, tech and sights so bright. Subscribe and stay, let's journey on. Together we'll shine from dusk till dawn.
So we need some story ideas, and to come up with some, we are going to be using the help of ChatGPT. So basically, this is the prompt you're going to give ChatGPT. So it says, give me 10 story ideas for a 3D Pixar style animation movie. You can add for kids, aged maybe 6 to 8 years. Okay. And then you're going to click on this button over here. So ChatGPT is going to come up with different ideas from which we are going to choose what we want to work on. So here are the different ideas that ChatGPT has come up with. You're just going to go through them really well. And then if you find a particular one that you want to use, you're going to just highlight. Then we are going to ask ChatGPT to write for us a story, okay, with this title. So if you're not happy with the results, you can always regenerate. And if you have something in mind, you can always type it in and ask ChatGPT, to bring your vision to life. Okay. So now let's go ahead and copy this one over here. So I'm going to paste it over here. Now I want to change the characters' names. So I want this to be called Kaden. Okay. Kaden and let's say Alicia. Okay. You're also going to add on to this title. So this is what you're going to tell ChatGPT. It says, with this title, generate for me a detailed storyline with a narrator's voice for a YouTube video. So once again, you're just going to click on the generate button, and ChatGPT is going to write for us a story that we are going to be using. So now that our story is ready right now, I'm just going to highlight and copy everything so that we can paste it into our next tool. And I'm going to show you what we are going to be doing next. Okay, so the next tool we are going to be using is called ReadKidz. So it has different options whereby it can also help you generate your story. Okay, so all you have to do is to click on AI generate over here, and then you'll choose the age, the type of story you want. You can choose, if you want it to be heartwarming, action packed, educational. Then you can also choose the aspect ratio, the size of the video that you want to create. But today, since we have our own story, we are going to choose another option, which is going to help us work with our own story, which is use my story. And like you can see down here, they also have templates. But today our focus is going to be on this use my story option over here. So I'm just going to click on that. And now we are going to paste our story over here, just like that. Then after that, all you have to do is to click on next. So now it's going to bring us to this page over here. And on this page, it separates everything. And like you can see, the characters we have in our story, it's Kaden and Alicia, and it identifies both of them over here. Then it goes ahead to show us our story in detail. Then on the other side, we have a storyboard that shows you what it's going to be like page per page. So it starts with the title, then the front page, it goes to the second page, third page, everything. So if you want to delete anything from here, you just have to click on the delete button, and then you can delete the page that you don't want in your story. And the other thing I really like about this tool is that you can actually make this story an entire book that you can sell on platforms like KDP. Okay, so I have a fully detailed video that I made about this. So I'm going to leave it in the description down below if you want to check it out. Okay, so now we are just going to click on next, and we'll move on to our next step, which is going to be choosing the style. So we said we want a Pixar style, so we are going to stick on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and find Pixar style, and this is what we are going to select. Then we are going to click on next. On this stage, this is where we are going to set our character images, and we are going to start with Kaden. Like you can see, right here we have our style that we chose, which is Pixar style. Then we have our two characters. So you're going to click on our character over here, and then you'll come over here and you click on the generate button over here. So they're going to generate for you different images, about 4 of them, and then from those, that's why you're going to choose which one you want to be your persistent character while you're designing your story. So here are the results that we've got. Now you're just going to go through them and see which one you like the most. So if you figure out which one you want to work with, you're just going to go ahead and download it. So I like number 2. So I'm going to click on YouTube, okay? And that's what I'm going to generate. So like you can see, it's getting ready. So you're going to click on confirm, and then we are going to go ahead and do the same thing for the female character. Okay, so we are going to click on generate to have the 4 options that we can choose from. You will choose the one that you want to use, and you're just going to go ahead and confirm. Then you're going to click on next. For this step, we are going to be generating images for each page of our story. So I'm going to click on generate over here, just like that, for all the pages. Okay. So like you can see, I'm done generating all images for our pages. Now we can have a quick preview to see how they've come out and to make sure that we like them for, our story. So I'm just going to do a quick run through. Like you can see, so this has turned out as a book, but I'm going to show you what we can do. So if you just want to sell this as a book, you can go ahead and go to the next steps. You just have to click on next, and then make it a storybook. You download it as a storybook. I explain it better in my previous video, and like I told you guys in the beginning, I've linked it in the description down below. You can click on it if that's something you're interested in. But right now we are interested in making movies, and that's going to be our main focus, like I told you guys. By the way, guys, if you're finding value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Now from here, all we have to do is to download the images. So we are just going to click on download, and we are going to download all these images and save them on a folder on our computer. So I'm going to show you what we are going to be doing next. The next tool we are going to be using is Kling AI, and this is what is going to help us to bring our images to life. And both these tools, Kling AI and ReadKidz, will give you access to free plans so that you can try them out and see if these are tools you'd like to invest in. Kling AI is also amazing when it comes to generating AI images. And if it's something you want to try out, you can always come back and try it out. But today's focus is going to be on AI videos. So we are just going to click on that, and then we are going to start working on our project. So simply we are going to come over here and we click here to upload the image that we want to turn into a video. So I'm just going to go to my desktop and find image one, which is this. So like you can see down here, it requires you to put a prompt that is going to help with the movement. So this is what we are going to do. You're going to go back to ReadKidz and you're going to go to image one. Okay. So you're going to first take the title over here of image one. So we are going to copy that, okay? The heading or title, whatever you're calling it. So we are going to go back to Kling and we paste it over there, just like this, okay? So once again, we are going to go back and we are going to collect the second one, okay? Because it helps with everything, the camera movement, everything, like you can see. So we are going to copy this and then we are going to paste it over there also, okay? So we are going back to Kling and then we are going to add it over here, just like that. And then we are going to click on generate, okay? But as a creator, you should endeavor looking at the original script to make sure that the prompt you're entering into Kling AI actually makes sense, because that will help you get the right movements, the right action, when it comes to the video creation. So you have to look at your story. If you need to add anything to the prompt, you should do it by collecting different scenes from the story. Hopefully that makes sense. So that way we are just going to wait for a few minutes until our video is ready. Our video is now ready. Let's just play it to see how it has come out. So like you can see, I think it came out really great. And like you can see, there is movement in characters. I think it did a great job. So once you're happy with the video, you're just going to click over here and then you'll download it onto your device. So you're going to take similar steps for the remaining images. Okay, so all you have to do is to come over here and you click on upload, and then you get the video you want to upload, sorry, the image you want to upload. Then you're going to upload it over there. Then we are going to go back to ReadKidz, okay, and it's going to help us with the prompt over here. So we'll be using the prompts in ReadKidz just like we did with the first image. Okay, so I'm back to ReadKidz and we are on image 2. So I'm going to collect the title, okay, then we are going to copy it, go over to Kling AI and we paste it over here, just like that. Then we are going to go back to ReadKidz and then we are going to take this prompt over here, okay, just like this, and we are going to paste it also in Kling. Okay, so I'm going to work on the remaining parts of screen so that I can save you guys time. Okay, what's even more fascinating about this tool is that you can make your characters lip sync once you're done creating the video. So all you have to do is to click on the lip sync option over here, just like that. And then they're going to bring you to this page over here where it says text to speech. So basically here you can input whatever you want your character to say. Okay, so let me just put this text over here, just like that. And then you'll come over here and you choose the voice you want to use. So this is a girl. I'm going to go for girl, and then you can try the different ones available. So if you find that the one you want to use, you're just going to click on it. So you can try maybe like Peppy, and we see. So if you also want to change the emotions, you can do it from here. Like you can see, you can keep her neutral, happy, angry, sad, fearful, whatever emotions you want. So I'm going to leave it at neutral. So now all you have to do is to click on the generate button over here, and let's see how it's going to come out.
Caden, will this shovel work? The last one broke.
I honestly think that that came out really great. What do you guys think? You can let me know in the comment section down below. So right now we have all the video clips that we are going to be using for our story ready, and like you can see, I organized them really well from the first one to the last one. Okay, so what we need next is a voiceover for the narrator, and let's go over to our next tool and I'm going to show you how we are going to generate that. The next tool we are going to be using is 11 Labs, and we are going to use the text to speech option. Okay, so you're going to click on that, and then we are going to go over and take our script. So from the script, what we need is the narrator's voice. Okay, so we can take the title as well. So we are just going to collect all the parts that we want the narrator to say in the video. Okay, so if you did not save this, you can go back to ReadKidz over here and you copy the original text, or you'll go back to ChatGPT, because that's where we generated the story from. Okay, then you get it from ChatGPT. So I went ahead to save mine in Google Docs. So you're only collecting the narrator's text. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and then I'm going to paste all the segments into 11 Labs. So this is what it will look like once you're done, and all you have to do from here, you have to go on the side over here and you go through the different voices available. So you can choose based on category. For example, now we are dealing with a narration story, so you'll look at narrators, different narrators available. Then you'll go through them. You can click on the side, just like you can see, to listen to how they sound like before you use them for your video. So once you find the one you want, you'll just click on it and make sure it brings this tick over here to confirm that he's the one you're going to be using. Okay, so after that, you just click on the generate speech button over here and your video will be generated. So once it's done, you're going to click over here where there is download. So you're going to download it onto your device and it's going to be ready for use in our next step, like I'm going to show you. So now we are going to bring everything together that we've been working on to make it one single video. And to do that, you're going to use any of your favorite video editors. So in this case, I'm using Clipchamp. So all you're going to do is to upload all the clips onto, your interface. So you will drag one by one in their correct orders onto the timeline, just like this. So let me do this really quick. Next, you're going to upload your audio as well, and you're going to drop it on the timeline below the videos that we aligned earlier on, and just make sure that everything aligns with the other. Okay, so make sure once they're speaking about a certain thing in the video, it aligns with the video displaying on the screen. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So now our video is ready. But what we need to do next is to add some sound effects. And to add sound effects, we'll be using Pixabay, because with Pixabay, you can get free sound effects and free background music. So all you have to do is to choose the music option and sound effect option. Then you'll come and search for exactly what you're looking for. So if you don't know what sound effects you can actually work with, you can go back to ChatGPT, where you generated the story from in the beginning. Then you'll give ChatGPT a prompt that says like this: generate for me sound effects for each scene. I'll be using Pixabay for sound effects and background music. So like you can see, ChatGPT will generate for you different sound effects and background music that you can use for each scene, like you can see. Okay, So now let's go back and download one particular one. So I like this one. I'm just going to click on download. Then I'm going to go ahead and upload it so that we can include it and use it in our videos. So I'm going to go ahead and work on the remaining parts. Then I'm going to show you how the video has come out once I've put everything together. Like I said, guys, from here you just have to be creative as an individual in order to get a perfect story. Okay. So I'm going to play our video right now so that you guys can see how it has come out. You can also let me know what you think about it. Did we do a good job, or you think, nah? You can let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, so let's play it right now.
Galactic Gardeners. Far beyond the stars, in a galaxy filled with wonders, lived two brave siblings, Caden and Alicia. They weren't just any kids, they were galactic gardeners, tasked with bringing life to the barren corners of the universe. Caden, a young boy with black hair, is adjusting his robotic gardening tools. Alicia is carefully packing glowing magical seeds. Alicia.
Caden, will the shovel work? The last one broke.
Caden.
Relax, Alicia. This one is reinforced with stardust alloy.
Together, the siblings made the perfect team. Caden, the inventor with big ideas, and Alicia, the planner with a knack for getting things done. Today, they were headed to their first mission, a barren planet called Lumora.
Destination, Lumora. Prepare for hyperspeed.
We are now done with the whole entire video, and right now what we are going to do is to export the video so that we can share it on the different platforms where we want to share our stories. It could be on YouTube or any other platforms that you're interested in. So to do that, if you're using Clipchamp, you just have to come over here and you click on the export button. Then you will download it at this quality over here, which is the highest quality. Then that way it's going to download and you're going to save it on your device. And yes, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you found value in today's video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.